Hi guys, Essence is back again, back with another new video. This video's a bit more my take was on Hyunjin, which obviously is something that I think can be resolved more easily. This video, however, is on a more sensitive topic. I'm gonna have a trigger warning in the beginning of this video, so anyone who might feel triggered by some sensitive topics such as self-harm and bullying, I advise that you maybe think cautiously before proceeding with this, and just take care of yourself if you don't feel comfortable with these topics. For this topic, we're talking about AOA's Mina and the bullying scandal she had with her member and the leader of AOA, Jimin. So according to Mina, Jimin bullied her for around 10 years, ever since probably since the start of AOA then, and always was a bully towards her. She didn't really go into detail, but she named this one incident where Mina was worried about her dad dying, and Jimin told her that she should stop crying, that she was bringing down the atmosphere. And apparently she made her go into a closet and cry there alone. And on the drive, Mina took sleeping pills and tranquilizers to help her sleep. And I don't know about you guys, but if someone's dad was about to die, or I saw my friend or member worried about their parent, I would just comfort them. I wouldn't tell them they're bringing down the atmosphere. Like, how cold-hearted or mean do you have to be to tell someone they're bringing down the atmosphere because they're worried about their parent who could possibly die? And her dad did end up dying, sadly. So additionally, Mina went on to say that this person apologized to her when her own dad passed away, which is linked to Jimin's dad dying in April of this year. He died from a heart attack, rest in peace. But that still doesn't excuse her behavior. I understand that she ended up apologizing for how she treated her for that incident, but it's so messed up to treat someone like that when their dad is or their parent is about to die, or when their parent does die, and not to give any sympathy at all, and to only be sympathetic when it happens to you, because I just think it's really cruel and it's very inhumane to treat someone like that. Furthermore, Mina went on to say that because of all this bullying and all the scars Jim left on her, she was ready to take her own life. Thankfully, she didn't end up doing anything like that, and she also talked about how she was out self-harming and things like that, and how it just left such a huge impact and scar on her, which is so sad. And she said that the bullying got so much that even though she loved being with the other members, who I'll talk about them more later, though she loved being with the other members, she just couldn't handle Jimin's bullying anymore. So people are more worried about Mina now, though, because she posted about how she's having such a hard time on her Instagram, and how she's living solely for the purpose of her mom and to take care of her, and how she says she doesn't have a lot of money right now, so she's probably having some financial issues, which seems to happen when you leave your K-pop group or leave the company. And people are just worried about her, She posted some pretty worrying stuff about how she knows people don't want to hear from her, but she can't help that she was born and she wish she wasn't born. It's just it's sad stuff, guys. It's very sad stuff, all the stuff that she's posting. But yeah, I hope Mina is able to get the help she needs and that she feels better. But moving on to the other members, I just wish the other members of AOA would have said something or stood up for her against Jimin's bullying. Even with what happened with her dad's incident, someone should have said hey, that's not okay, how can you say that to her? I know Koreans tend to be very individualistic, where they tend to sit off to the side, maybe, from what I've seen, and not really say things when it's just two other people involved. And I just wish in that situation they would have said something or helped her, because it seemed like she was having a hard time mentally because of that. So it would have been better for the other members to say something and help her out. Additionally, on to Jimin. If all this is true and not another TR situation, if all this is true, which I strongly believe it is, Jimin should be so ashamed of herself. I know we talk about cancel culture and how toxic it is, but in this case, she needs to be canceled. She sounds like a terrible human being. To bully someone is the lowest of the low you can go, as close as you can get to maybe murdering someone. But she's a terrible person if she really did do all this, and she should be so ashamed of herself. It's disgusting the way she's treated Mina and made her feel, and how Mina still feels this way even though she's left the group a year ago, and she still has all these emotional scars from Jimin's bullying. And for Jimin to only be empathetic and apologize for one situation because her own father died. And you think Jimin would be kinder because netizens always bully her about her appearance. They called her Samuel L. Jackson. She ended up getting plastic surgery on her face and stuff. Like, you can tell that she goes through a lot of bullying about her appearance, so why would you want to bully someone else? I hate to say this, but I believe all of her bullying and resentment towards Mina came from jealousy. Mina was one of the more popular members. She was known for being really pretty and cute and having a ant-sized waist, because her waist was like 20 inches at one point. But like, and Jimin probably chose to pick on Mina because, as you do, when you see someone who maybe won't stand up for themselves, a bully would go after that person who may be weaker than them. So Jimin probably picked Mina because she was an easy target and she was popular, so maybe Jimin felt some resentment towards her. I don't really know. I guess she didn't go after Sohyun or Hyejeong because, I mean, would it really make sense to go after those two, the most popular members who probably would say something to you or do something in retaliation if you mess with them? Mina was probably someone who was soft-spoken and didn't really deal with controversy. So overall, I think Jimin is terrible for how she treated Mina, and I hope this situation can be resolved, and I hope you guys send Mina lots of love because I feel very bad for her, and I just hope things get better for her. And I hope that Jimin gets whatever karma she can that's justified, whatever justifiable karma she can, because obviously as a grown woman she hasn't learned if she went on to bully her for almost up until she left the group. But yeah. Okay guys, so that was my take on the AOA Mina bullying scandal. I feel terrible for Mina. I hope she is okay. I hope she's doing all right. I hope people are in contact. I hope her loved ones can reach out and give her love and she gets the help she needs. I hope Jimin, who also Jimin posted like fiction on her Instagram story and deleted it. I don't know if that helped her situation at all. But anyways, I hope Jimin can learn. No, I guess it's too late for Jimin to learn, but she needs to be canceled, y'all. Get her out of here. I feel bad for the rest of the AOA members. I wish they would have said something for Mina or stood up to Jimin to help her, but you never know, right? That's it for today. It was a heavy topic. So that was my take on this. Let me guys know what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, it's a sad situation. Bye guys.